Hello, my name's Finn O'Regan. I'm a behaviour management consultant and trainer. I'm also an author, but more importantly, I think I'm a father and to a certain extent these days a football coach, as well as being a teacher and former head teacher. In all of that time, I've enjoyed working with children, sometimes the more challenging children. I don't know why I went that route. I've always found it quite interesting. And one term that I've come across over the years that many of you may be experiencing right now, both in terms of classroom situations and possibly at home, are children who are oppositional. The term given to sustained and pervasive oppositionality is called ODD, or oppositional defiant disorder. Children with ODD, generally speaking, are not always easy to work with, and I imagine also to live with. They can be quite vindictive and very high maintenance. They love to argue, and they're usually very good at it. As someone said to me once, these are the defence lawyers of the future. Now, having said that, children with ODD are often have very often low self-esteem. They tend to sort of lash out, kick out, and verbalise their frustrations upon everybody, both adults and their peers. These are not the students who are somewhat cowered down to hierarchical figures. In fact, in some ways, the more hierarchical you are, the more they like it. Arguments, though, need two people, and first piece of advice is that you don't want to argue with someone who has this particular effect, really, who's very into power and control, and in a verbal situation there can only really be one winner, and it usually will not be you. Having said that, low motivation, low self-esteem is usually at the heart of it, and motivation, as William Glaser says, is about three main components, really: belonging, power and fun. When you have those three components, generally speaking, you affect motivation. Belonging, in a sense, really means children who need to feel connected, loved, and are somewhat involved in whatever is going on. Power is status, autonomy, and feeling as if you can make a difference. And fun, well, let's face it, it's not what you do, it's how you do it in many cases. Both in the course of this year and hopefully in years to come, we'll be looking at ODD, both in terms of live training, which I do in schools all over the world, and also through webinars and tips and strategies. I hope you'll join me for what is going to be a very interesting journey on behalf of children and families with ODD. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.